Hello everyone, welcome to some Pokemon Showdown Random Battle Grind. This is going to be a long video, at least long for me anyway. I don't know how long I'm going to make it, but I'm pretty tired right now. And someone in the comments, probably about a month ago, in my Venusaur video, said that I have a really calming voice and that I talk too softly, and it puts him to sleep. So this video is for him. He said he works a lot of night shifts and that anything really puts him to sleep. So if you're still watching the channel, which I don't know if you would be, because you kind of made it sound like it was a bad thing, kind of hurt my feelings, not gonna lie, not real. All the other ones that said I was bad at the game didn't really affect me, that one did for some reason. So this is the ultimate revenge, for one. And two, I tend to fall asleep watching Lord Envy play like big showdown battles, and there's one particular video which is the Diamond and Pearl showdown movie by by Joey. I can't remember how to say his actual channel name, I just know his name's Joey, and I fall asleep to that constantly. So I'm hoping that this video can be something people can fall asleep to. So we're going to be really chillaxed and soft this video while we climb the random battle ladder. Also guys, please go check out Legendary Beanie's Facebook page. He streams there as much as he can. It's almost every day, I'm pretty sure. He at least every second day I catch him streaming, so go ahead. He's very close to 100 likes on his Facebook gaming. I'll link his YouTube as well, go subscribe to that. He really has helped me out throughout the years, really chill guy. And yeah, so he's got a Pokemon Mystery Dungeon playthrough going on, so if you're sick of mine not being uploaded regularly, go check out his. And then come back and check out mine if you want to. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy this little video. Without further ado, let's go. So we start off with Mawile. He starts off with Eldegoss. This thing probably has Leech Seed of some kind. We're gonna go out to Xatu here because we might be able to Magic Bounce whatever he wants to do here. As he actually just goes straight for Pollen Puff, so that's an interesting move by my opponent. I might just U-turn here. We'll see what he wants to do, because if he gets a switch off, then we can just have a preferred matchup here, I think. Remember guys, if you do enjoy this video, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and leave a comment if you want more videos where I just chillax a bit, kind of sit back, have a good time playing some Pokemon. Whoever do we go out to now? Which way's Banded? He's probably faster. I think we go into Eternus actually. I think Eternus here can actually tank whatever this thing wants to do to us. So here, I'm actually just going to go for a Sludge Wave. I think Sludge Wave, looking at thinking about teams, is probably our best bet, because there's definitely more Fairy type Pokemon running around than there are Steel types. It's kind of unfortunate that two of our moves are immune to certain Pokemon, but it is what it is. I hope my music isn't too loud. As he just goes for Volt Switch, which fair enough as you do. I'll turn it down a little bit here. Okay, let's see. So it brings out. Okay, this is gonna do a good amount of damage here actually. Looking at how much damage that does, we might switch out back into Xatu here. I think Xatu has a pretty good matchup onto this one, as he goes for Ice Punch actually, so that was unfortunate. We might go into Gourgeist here. We're gonna Shell Smash real quick. That Ice Punch was really unfortunate. I haven't actually versed a Graplock in a good amount of time. So let's see what he wants to do here. We're going to turn on the timer because we we're here to play, we're here to grind that random battle ladder. Eat all that up. As he goes for another ice punch, that is probably banded, to be honest. I kind of want a Giga Drain here and try and get our HP back. Because if we get a good Giga Drain off here, then we definitely survive an Ice Punch, which is awesome. But I think he is disabled, so he's going to go into Eldegoss here. As we do get a decent amount of HP back. This thing actually has a really good special defense. I don't even know if this knocks out, which it does not. As he does land the sleep powder, unfortunately. Can try and get another stored power off here. Fast asleep as he goes for the charm, which is fine because we're not using physical moves. So if we wake up this turn, it's really good for us. How much damage did Giga Drain do last time? Only 18%. As he goes for the energy ball now. Okay, so hopefully we wake up this turn then. No, we do actually fall asleep for 3 turns, so that's really sad. We get the curse body off here. 129, 152. We're gonna go back into Eternus. Probably hit that sludge wave button. Again, Sludge Wave does pretty good damage, and if he switches back out to Grapple Lock, then we can just kill it. It was very unfortunate we slept for those 3 turns, because we might have been able to sweep through his team here. As he does go into Grapple Lock here, which is really good for us. That did 38%, so we're just going to hit it again, because we should outspeed. So we do kill Grapple without taking any damage on Eternus, which is fantastic because we don't want this Pokemon getting hurt any more than it has to. So this thing has Corrosion. We're gonna go for the Dynamax Cannon here, as he does goes to Toxic Gas. That only does about half damage. This is more of a tankier Salazzle by the looks of things. He is gonna go for the Protect this turn. We go for the Dynamax Cannon, but how much damage did it do last time? 58%. I'm gonna go for one more cannon here. And he goes for the Substitute actually. The Salazzle real annoying. How much speed does this thing have? 245. We are gonna switch out to Octillery here, predicting and Protect as he does go for that. We can just go straight for the Hydro Pump. So he does go to Eldegoss here. Eldegoss is not fast up, which is good. So here we can actually just switch into Eternus. As he tries to go for Sleep Powder, but we are Toxic here. So I think I do just go for Recover this turn, because he's more than likely going to switch out. Because from the moveset we've seen, Eldegoss can't do much to Eternus. So this turn we're just going to try and get this Recover back up. He more than likely goes for Volt Switch this turn. So I might just Dynamax Cannon. See what he wants to do here. If we lose Eternus, we're in a really bad spot, but otherwise I think we're doing fine. As he goes back into Eldegoss here, we get this Dynamax Cannon off. I think I'm just going to Recover again this turn, and then Sludge Wave. We do finally kill Eldegoss, which is really good because it was really hindering Mawile there. As he goes back into Salazzle, probably going to Protect this turn. So I'm going to switch back into Octillery. As he does go for the Protect, which is good information to know. And here I'm going to Hydro Pump again. As he goes into his own Poltergeist, We do get that off pretty easily. We are going to get another Hydro Pump off here. He goes for the Giga Drain, but that's okay because this Hydro Pump should take it out if it hits, which it does, which is fantastic. He probably brings back Manectric here, as he does. I think we sack off Eternus here, actually. As he does Volt Switch. Goes back out into Salazzle. And here he's probably going to protect again, so we're going to go for Recover. As he does Substitute here, but that's fine. Get this Protect off. I'm going to recover one more time because it's probably another Protect, as he actually just Flamethrowers, which is fair enough. How much damage is this Toxic doing? Nothing too crazy, so we're going to Dynamax Cannon this turn. How much damage is that Flamethrower doing? I'm going to predict that he's going to go for the Toxic actually here. So we do kill Salazzle, which is awesome. We do lose Eternus. So he's only got 2 Pokemon left. I think our safest bet here is just the Octillery. So he does go into Manectric, so this wasn't a great move. We're just going to go into Dracovish here. As he goes for the Volt Switch. It's kind of upsetting that Dracovish only has Vicious Rend. Sorry, Choice Band. If we had Choice Scarf, we would be in a much better situation. As he does have Komodo here. I'm gonna go for Vicious Rend, but I'm pretty sure we just die. As he does go for Clanging Scales. But I think here we are free to switch into Mawile. And probably get the Sword Stance up. Should we Dynamax and go for Max Starfall instead? I'm gonna Dynamax and go for Max Starfall here. Because I think that is the better play. As he tries to Poison Jab us here actually, so he could have got a free Sword Stance, but that's fine. He's going to go into Manectric and probably Max Flare here. So we're gonna Max Starfall. Does this kill us though? It does not. So I think this might just be okay. So I am going to Max Guard this turn. So he tries to Max Flare one more time. We lose our Dynamax here. We can switch back out into Octillery. Does not kill us here. And he loses his own Dynamax. Here we're just going to Hydro Pump so we can get this damage off. As he does go for T-Bolt. And now we kind of hope that a Sucker Punch at this range is enough to kill it. It is not, so we probably lose this battle here. As we do, yes. So give him a GG. Unlucky. It was a very close one though. Mawile, not the best Pokemon to have because it doesn't have access to its Mega Form anymore. We are Choice Banded. I think here we go for the low kick. Or do we knock off a potential switch here? Go for the knockoff because I think knockoff does a lot of damage anyway. It doesn't do as much damage as I thought, but it does lose its Focus Sash as it goes for the Grass Knot. So since it is going to go probably for the Grass Knot once again, we're going to switch into Venusaur here. We wouldn't have been able to knock this Pokemon out anyway. Due to its Focus Sash, so that's pretty good information to know. If he tries to Grass Knot again, it doesn't do that much damage. want to try and get a leech seed into anything that wants to potentially switch in. So he goes for the Dark Pulse, and that does do a lot of damage, but we do land the leech seed. Here I'm going to get the substitute off. Sleep powder. We do have Black Sludge. So we do land the sleep powder, which is awesome. Incineroar is now asleep, and we are going to Leech Seed once again and start whittling away at his team. He does just forfeit. He's not having the store game, which is fair enough. I wouldn't really want to be having the store game either. So we start off with Beartic as he starts off with Cobraja. To be honest, I think a superpower here actually does kill, because Cobraja actually doesn't have the greatest defenses. It has a very weak defense stat. It just has a lot of HP. So let's see if we can get a superpower off here. At least I think so. It has 69 defense, so I think we're safe to go for the superpower here. We're going to start timer. Oh, he did leave the game. Okay. That's probably a win for us, so we'll just go ahead and keep heading to this game. We start off with Fezid as he starts off with Yugari. Okay, we're probably going to just U-turn here for free. If he does switch out, then we are good to choose our Pokemon against his. We're going to start the timer.
Good afternoon, Mr. Amos. Everything is going extremely well. Let me put it this way, Mr. Amos. The 9000 series.
So let's see what he does here. We do just get the super effective U-turn off. And who do we want to go out into here? Probably Sudowoodo. I think Sudowoodo can probably deal. Oh, he does go for the Thunderbolt, which is fair enough. So here, I think I do want to his telepathy and something. I think I do want to try and get the Stuff Rocks here and start whittling his team down upon switch-ins. So he does go for the Psychic. That does do a lot of damage. We do get the Stealth Rocks here. A part of me really wants to go for Sucker Punch here. It doesn't do too much damage, but he does go for the Psychic, which is fine. How much did U-turn do before? U-turn did 41% of its HP, so we are free just to go to Pheasant here and go for U-turn. That does get the KO, and it is a crit. And here, I think I'm going to... Do we have any Focus Sash? We do not. We're going to go out to Dragoon here. Part of me wants to make this bigger. Okay, that might be better for you guys. As he does go into Marina. I think here our best option is to go into Abomasnow. As he does go for Sparking Aura, but that doesn't do too much damage. So we are faster no matter what. So we might just go for the Wood Hammer here. But part of me thinks he's going to switch out. So instead I'm going to go for Blizzard. Because I don't see him staying in the situation. We shall see though, we shall see. As he does go into the Mewtwo. So we do get a Blizzard off here, which is a good amount of damage. We don't really have a good switch in for this. It's definitely faster. We are Assault Vest, so let's see if we can live this. We actually take that very well. He actually does very little damage to our Abomasnow. Which is fantastic. As he goes into Boltund, it probably has Fire Fang here. And a Pokemon that doesn't really care about being Fire Fanged is definitely Goodra. As he does go for that Fire Fang, that still is more than I thought actually. So we do get Hailed here. Because now I think he's probably going to go back for that Ice Fang. Let's switch back into a Abomasnow. Goes for Crunch here actually, which is fine. I think we do lose a Abomasnow, which is our Primarina check, but that's okay. We'll just go for the Ice Shard. Does a decent amount, and this Fire Fang will chip him down even more. It has a 251 speed. We don't have anything that really outspeeds it here. I'm gonna go into Goodra. Probably just hit the Earthquake button here. He does Dynamax actually. It goes for Max Darkness. Does this take us out? It does not. Fantastic. So he has lost Dynamax now, which is really good for us. So let's Dynamax down on our opponent. The main Pokemon I do have to take out here is the Primarina. She does bring back in. We are faster, so we're just going to go for a Power Whip. And that is enough to take out his Primarina. Goodra coming in clutch here. Comes into Alcremie. Probably he just wants to go for his Fire Blast, see much damage he can do. He's just going to Dazzling Gleam and take us out. Who is our best Pokemon here? I'm going to bring in New Pheasant here. And just go for the Brave Bird. I think this is our best bet, because even with a Night/Crit, I don't think it's going to be enough to do damage to this Alcremie. If we can get a crit on the Brave Bird, then I think we definitely take it out. We didn't even need the crit to take it out actually. Pheasant's just that OP apparently. As he does bring out the Kingler. So here again I think I am just going to Brave Bird. Unfortunately we didn't get to see Terrakion shine in this battle. We do crit, but it is not enough to take it out. And the Liquidation does kill us. We do have Sheer Force now. We're just going to Psyshock here, and it is enough to take him out. We'll give him the GG. And there we go. Climbing up the ladder. We start off with Dragapult Choice Specs. So I think a Shadow Ball here just takes out Gallade straight away. He could have Shadow Sneak, but I don't know if that kills us. It doesn't take him out actually, as he does go for knockoff. We do lose our specs. It's okay, a part of me wants to switch out here. But I don't see him having... We're going to go for U-turn. That is enough to take him out. And we do have Dragapult left in the back. We're going to send out Seeking here. Just because Seeking is very extendable. Seeking does have the Lightning Root ability, which I did not know it could get access to, which is pretty cool actually. It does go into Eldegoss. 152 or 170. Part of me wants to go for this Megahorn. It is almost enough to take it out, as he tries to Sleep Powder, but he does miss. So here I think I will just go for the knockoff. And we do get the KO and Eldegoss, which is a really annoying Pokemon to have around because it can just sleep everything, as he brings in Wobbuffet here. We can't switch because we are trapped, so we're going to Swords Dance here. As he tries to counter. I'm going to Swords Dance one more time and see what he does. He goes goes for the Encore, which is a pretty good play on my opponent's part. We can just Dynamax and go for the Max Geyser here. As he does switch out into Noivern, we do get this Dynamax, we are +3, and that is enough to take out the Noivern. He does come back out into Wobbuffet. Here I am just going to go for the Max Flutterby. Awesome. So we're not really letting our opponent do anything, he's just going to have to take on the Seaking. Have 120 seconds left, so let's see if he can bring out anything to stop us here. He does bring out your Pheasant, so I do think we go for the Max Geyser again. He does get a crit, but it doesn't do enough damage. It really doesn't do any damage at all. It does 17.8%, which is really just small damage. And his last Pokemon is the Cinderace, and he forfeits. Awesome. The Seaking was enough to sweep through with +3 attack, outspeeding almost everything on his team actually, which is pretty cool. So he starts off with Scrafty as we start off with Aromatisse. So here we're just going to start off with the Protect CB Fake Outs as he goes to Poison Jab actually. So he just forfeits. Okay. So we got that win pretty easily. We're gonna go for another battle. We start off with Cobraja and he starts off with Whimsicott. So here we are just going to go for this Iron Head and see what he does. Cobraza is a Pokemon that hits pretty hard thanks to Sheer Force. So we'll see if we'll be able to do a good chunk of damage to anything that comes out, or if he tries to Stun Spore us here actually. If we bring him down to his Sash, do we have a Grass type Pokemon? We do have. Going to go into Trevenant here, as he does try to Stun Spore, but we are immune. And here I will go for Shadow Claw. We are Choice Banded, so maybe Horn Leech is a better move here. Yeah, we're going to go for Horn Leech instead, since we are banded. Even though ghosts have less resistances, I think this is a better move. It does slightly more damage and it can heal us if we when we lock into it. He does go for the Moonblast here. That does a decent amount of damage. As we get the Horn Leech up, we go up 0%. So we have revealed 2 of our Pokemon, which is not the greatest. He has also lost a Pokemon, and it didn't really do what it wanted to do. It didn't get to Stun Spore or anything, which is fantastic. Let's see what he brings out now. Everyone takes a bit to make their turn, I'm not gonna lie to you. Wants to do, he might just AFK due to activity, which is going to be something. He does does have 60 seconds left to come back. So let's see what he does here. Do we just start another battle? I think we will just start another battle here. He does have only 30 seconds left. He does make a move actually. Here we will switch out to Pinchurchin. And in this battle I will go for Coal Mine. He does go for knockoff and gets the crit and knocks off our leftovers. Pinchurchin takes a bit of damage from that, but nothing too crazy. So we'll go for Discharge. So he comes out to Sudowoodo. This does do a decent amount of damage. So he does have knockoff, which is pretty scary. Might go into Togekiss here and go for an Air Slash. So here I'm going to predict an Earthquake and go back into Trevenant. Do we get the flinch? We do, a flinch and a critical hit, which is awesome on this battle as we go for another Air Slash and another critical hit. So we resist that damage even though he got a crit on this battle. Here he does actually just go for the Sucker Punch. So you get a pretty weak Rock Slide off. So I think this is the end of Trevenant and we'll just let it die. Here he comes into Klinklang. So you can probably try and get an Aerosphere off here. Gets 2 times speed. That's a decent amount of damage. Here I'm going to switch into Cherrim because it's I think we've won that game because he has left. So he goes for Gear Grind. Does a decent amount of damage. And here we'll go for Healing Wish as he tries to shift gear again. So I thought he would. This is pretty scary. We're going to go into Dragapult and go for a Fire Blast. Oh, we do die to 2 Gear Grinds, which is pretty scary. Going to go into Scrafty here. I think we have to Dynamax. Could try and get a close combat off here, but I think we do die to 2. He's gonna Dynamax here himself.
Yeah.
Goes for Max Lightning. It is not enough to take us out actually. So do get a close combat off. And this next Max Lightning will be enough to take us out. Which is unfortunate, but I think we do just get swept by Klinklang here. Go out into Colossal. Dynamax ourselves and go for Max Flare. Just go for the Max Steel Spike, but it is not enough to take us out. As we get our Max Flare off. We are very slow now though, which is unfortunate as he goes into Flygon. See what he wants to do. He's going to try an Earthquake here. So we'll switch out into Togekiss. We unfortunately lose Dynamax, but it is the play we have to go for. So he does try to Earthquake. And here I think I'm going to try and get this Nasty Plot off. He does switch into Sigilyph. We get a Nasty Plot off, which makes us pretty strong, I think. We'll go for the Air Slash. He does miss his Heat Wave, which is awesome for us. But it is scary that he has Heat Wave. Get the Air Slash off. So maybe Colossal and Togekiss here can deal with this team. As he goes into Mewtwo, which is very scary. Here we're going to have the Air Slash. This Ice Beam does not take us out. Doing 42%. He definitely is outspeeding. We're going to try an Air Slash one more time. It is not enough. So he probably definitely wins this battle. So we go into Colossal. get the healing back, but it's probably not enough to anything. We will Aurora Sphere here. We do get the Stone Edge off, but his Flygon will just come in and press Earthquake. As he actually comes out into Terrakion. Here we just have to Stone Edge, but yeah, that Earthquake is enough to take us out. Give him he just leaves, so never mind. We will not give him a GG. Unfortunate battle there, we did not have enough to take Klinkling out. This is a pretty good matchup for us, I think. We'll just go for the Drain Punch here, because we'll take that damage, but then heal back up with our Drain Punch. Do we have any Pokemon that wants to take a Psychic Fangs? Very Steelix here, as he does switch out as well. This is a pretty good matchup for us, I think. As we can just go for Earthquake, as he goes for the Nasty Plot. But our Earthquake is enough to take him out. As he goes back into Octavish. And here I'm going to switch out into Mantine and get that Water Absorb off. And here I will probably just go for the Hurricane as he switches out into Weezing. This Hurricane will get the Confusion. And I'll switch back into Steelix. As he does go to Chocolate Spikes here. He doesn't have Levitate, so we can go for the Earthquake as he switches out into his Rotom. Going to switch out into Trevenant here because he's probably going to go for a Thunderbolt. He goes for the Will-O-Wisp instead, but that's fine. So here we can try and get this Horn Leech off. As he switches into his own Steelix. This will give us a bit of HP back. There's 99 HP. 99. I'm gonna switch into Flygon here, I think. As he goes for a Dragon Dance. Okay with me, we're going to go for the Earthquake here. See if we can do enough damage. The next one will do enough. Let's go to Dynamax here. We almost get the KO as he goes for Max Steel Spike. We do live though, and it will die next turn to an Earthquake. Goes for Max Guard, which is fine. Because I think we still do 14%. And we are forced to switch out. Probably back into Trevenant here as he probably Nasty Plots. Tries the Will-O-Wisp again, which is fine. We'll try and get a Horn Leech off, but I think we do die to any attack he goes for. He just Volt Switches again, probably into Weezing this time. So how much speed does Weezing have? 146. So we'll just go for the Shadow Claw, but we will die to this Weezing. Because he does go for the Sludge Bomb. We'll switch back into our own Steelix here. And I will go for the Earthquake, I think. As he does Will-O-Wisp me here. Is Earthquake going to do that much damage? Because Weezing's pretty tanky. Okay, I think I'll go for... He goes start clicking those skulls onto Weezing here, hopefully getting the burn. Awesome. It's exactly what we wanted, but he does trade burns here with us. So I think here now I do just go for the Hurricane. So he does switch out into Octavish, and we do get the Hurricane off. So now he's down to 3 Pokemon, and we do have a Marshadow in the back here. Marshadow is pretty good. We did get rid of what we wanted to get rid of, so we're just going to switch into Steelix and let him get the KO here. We are immune, so that's fine. And here I am just going to Head Smash. As he tries the Thunderbolt, which is fair enough, I suppose. We'll just try and get another Head Smash off, as he does eventually just go for the Hydro Pump. He has 184 speed. We're going to switch out into Crocodile Loco here. Here we're going to go for the Circle Throw. So he does burn us again, does a lot of damage, and brings out this boy. Okay. So we're almost always going last, so we're just going to Circle Throw again. As he goes for Heat Crash, loses some HP. We're getting really good chip damage here, which is the main thing we want. We're going to go for Circle Throw one more time. Weezing could just Pain Split here. He goes for Sludge Bomb, but that's fine. Get another Circle Throw off. And we will almost die to the burn. Get another Circle Throw. Just kind of throwing this guy around a bit. He goes for Heat Crash, which is fine. 173 speed. Can easily throw out Marshadow now. Dynamax and go for the Max Knuckle, I think. Get our attack raised. Awesome. He doesn't really have much for us now, as he brings in his Rotom Wash. But we definitely outspeed, so we're going to go for the Max Phantasm. He forfeits and just leaves. So after all that talking about how we're bad, he just kind of loses the game. So he does bring out Type Null here. I think straight away I'm going to go for Stealth Rocks. Switch out, but I do not know who into. I think Sableye is a good switch in here. So he goes for the Iron Head. That actually does a lot of damage, but if we can land the Will-O-Wisp here, then we can live another Iron Head. He actually does go for Swords Dance, which is fantastic, as we can get the Encore off here. He has forced a Swords Dance again. Yeah, I will switch out probably into my Heatmore. He could Dynamax to get rid of it, but he decides not to. He should be faster here, so we'll just go straight for the Fire Lash as he does Dynamax. It's not quite enough to take it out, and he probably does kill Heatmore here. He does pick up the kill. Smash from Sudowoodo might be enough to take it out. So we're going to go ahead and give it a go. It is enough, so he does lose Dynamax now, which is really good for that. We do lose heat more, but I don't think that's too much of an issue. He switches into El Creamy. Part of me really wants to keep the Sudowoodo alive. He's gonna go for Head Smash. Oh my, Sudowoodo. Going off crazy, getting 2 knockouts this game. I hate to see it. See what he brings out now? Chandler is better than me. He does bring out Pincurchin. 77 speed with Versar 103. We will just go for the Earthquake. His discharge is just not enough to take us out, but he does get the Paralysis, which will bring us down to a lower speed than him. Unless he has 0 speed investments. But in random battles they usually do have speed, yeah, so that will be enough to take us out. Yeah, we will go out into the Lantern and go for a Toxic here. And see if anything does want to switch out. Get the Toxic off. As he goes for Self-Destruct and does get the crit. Use our Toxicity. Choose a faster speed tier. Oh, we actually are Fold Absorb, so we do live that. Please get the burn, that'd be awesome. I'm going to Scold one more time. Part of me feels like he is choiced in some way. If he is choiced, then going for a Toxic here might be better. This is a really hard prediction, but I don't see him being any other item but a choice item. He does go into type Null. We do get the Toxic off. 158 versus 164. I think here I will switch into Sableye. As he goes for Rest. Which is fine. Gonna go for the knockoff here. As he brings back Toxicity. And this knockoff is enough to take off his choice specs. As he brings in Tyranitar. We can't actually burn him. Due to Prankster not working. Here we will switch into Celebrion. Hopefully he does go for the Dragon Dance. The good news for us is we can just go for the max. We're gonna go for the max Snuffle here. And see what he's got. Will that be enough to take out Tyranitar? It is cleanly enough to take out Tyranitar. Awesome. So I definitely think that was a game that we played very well. Bring out type Null, but it is asleep right now. So it does not matter to us. He has 90 seconds left. I think here we will just add another battle. This is a not great matchup for us actually. I think we'll go for the Sludge Bomb, see how much damage we can do. You could just Sword Stance though. As he does switch into Aegislash, which which is 100% fine with me. So we'll try and get the sleep powder off, as he probably sword stances this turn. We do get the sleep powder off, which is awesome. And we will get the leech here, because I think this game we're going to have to just try and stall Aegislash out. As sad as that is, because we don't have much that can really hit it. Do you have knockoff Azumarill, so we might switch out here? It hasn't woken up. And here we will just go for the knockoff. Did win. If he stays asleep this turn, then we've done pretty well for ourselves. He does switch out to Virizion, which is a really good play on his part, because he does get the Justified boost, which is something I was scared of happening, but there wasn't too much we could do otherwise. So here we will switch out into, thinking into Valheim here, as he does go for the sword stance. And let's just hope that he doesn't really have much that can one-shot us. And the Leaf Blade is actually not enough to one-shot us, and we do return KO there, which is really good for us. As he does bring out Aegislash, as he will probably wake up this turn, he does, and goes straight for the Shadow Sneak, which is okay with me. As I think here I will bring out the Rotom and try to get a Will-O-Wisp off. I'll start the timer again, because I do not want to sit here and be still. So he goes into Wobbuffet, and we do miss anyway, so we'll just go for Volt Switch, because I assume we can't switch out. Okay, so we'll just go for the Volt Switch here. That does a lot more damage than I wanted to do actually. We'll go into Venusaur. That it does just kill us, unfortunately. We'll go into Barraskewda here. Get a crunch off. Because I don't think Destiny Bond has priority. It does actually live, which is really unfortunate. Damn. So we'll switch into a Azumarill here. That 3% was pretty sad. Maybe Liquidation might have been a better play there. Yeah. We'll just knock off and get the damage off here. So we did just lose 2 Pokemon to 152. Our team's pretty weak to a Abomasnow here, because it does have Earthquake as well. And that does it does get the freeze, unfortunately. We will try to get the Volt Switch off anyway. That was very sad. Damn. Go back into Rotom. Try and get a Willow off. So he does less damage to Azumarill. We do live on 1 HP, but it doesn't matter because of Hail. So here we're basically forced to go into Azumarill and hit that Belly Drum. As he does go for the Dynamax here. Goes for the Max Overgrowth. We do eat the Is that enough to kill us with nothing we could really do there after Boba Fett. I want to see what our laddering is at the moment. Okay. Well, with that one, guys, I will end the episode off here. I hope you did enjoy the chillax random battles we did. Smash that like button if you're not asleep already, because I did aim this one to be very chill and calm, so I wasn't talking very loudly or much. But yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy it, and I'll see you all next time.